now, the media started turning against Bud. That's just how it is. Kevin Iole, who ain't got no job no more. Shout out to him though. I don't even think he work at I could be wrong. I don't even think he work at Yahoo anymore. I could be wrong. Maybe he still do. So I don't know if he write for Yahoo. Let's see. Trying to pull it up now. So apparently he still does Yahoo. Got his own website. So I'm guessing he's still on the Yahoo as a boxing journalist. So I don't honestly really know, to be honest. He got some things for Sports Illustrated look like that's wrote in here. Yeah, he got fired from a week ago. He got fired from Yahoo. Yeah, he ain't got no job. But no, seriously, he got his own website now, and now he's made a claim that Terence Crawford had Turki Alalshikh lost $10 million. They gave away tickets. They gave away tickets and all that other stuff. Like I said, it's more propaganda because somebody was telling me that, and I'm just hearing it through the grapevine, that Sean Tizell, who ain't with the fight hype no more, FYI, he was going around saying that, but ain't none of them shitting on the Canelo Berlanga event. Ain't none of them talk about how much money PBC lost. Ain't nobody talking about how much money PBC lost. All right, nobody. PBC had 3 shows this year. When we were talking about how PBC ain't had no money and Prime wasn't doing no deals, how Prime, didn't even want to clear the deal. They didn't even want to clear the deal. They didn't. That the PBC Prime deal was illegally cleared by a woman, and she got fired for doing it. So they didn't even want to do the deal with Prime. But do you see articles wrote about that? Do you see articles about when Al Heyman and them was buying and reselling tickets, and they got sued for not giving they resellers a return on their money that they promised? You don't see that. You see them talking about Tank Davis and Gervonta Davis pay-per-view numbers, which it did bad, and Coach Calvin just revealed that the pay-per-view numbers did bad. No, did you Turki Alalshikh? I don't know how many shows he done this year. I don't know how many he done. I mean, I don't know. I know he did the AJ Ngannou show. Obviously did the Crawford show. He got the AJ coming up show with Usyk, right? With not Usyk, what's that kid name? Du Bois. And I might say he might have did another show. I don't know. Let's say he did 3 shows this year. That's all PBC did. Zoo Fondor, Canelo was joined with Munguia was joined with the Zone, and they done a show with they doing another Canelo show, right? They've only did 3 shows this year. Nobody's talking about how they losing money. Foden went from being the belle of the ball to a prelim fighter. So when we start talking about running with internet rhetoric, I mean, when has Kevin Iole been a plug for anything in boxing as far as rehire season? Well, sources say they wasn't selling tickets. So my thing is this: I'm gonna debunk all this, right? And I'll pull up the article where he said it ever soon. They said that the tickets were not selling. Okay, if the tickets were not selling, then why were they opening up more sections then? That's my question to it. Why were you, if the tickets were not selling, why are you opening up more sections then? That didn't make sense. They opened up more and more sections. So if the tickets wasn't selling, why are they opening up more and more sections? A lot of this got to do with hate for Terence Crawford. You didn't hear them saying, well, they lost money on the AJ card. You didn't hear them saying, well, they lost money on Fury and Usyk card. You didn't hear none of that. A lot of this just got a lot of backlash to do with Terence Crawford. That's why Fred got mad at Terence Crawford, because he wanted to interview at one of Crawford fights early on with Top Rank, and Terence Crawford didn't want to interview with the media, so the media had a thing for him. So ever since then, remember they tried to get Tom to turn on Terence because Tom refused to get him a interview. And then he did the same thing to Ellie Seckback, and that's why Ellie Seckback don't like him. These niggas just some bitch ass niggas. Town didn't take it like that. You know what I'm saying? He said it is what it is. You know, he told me, he said, I ain't really tripping off that shit. But a lot of these media members is butthurt. See, they feel like they got allegiance to PBC. You know what I'm saying? Where even though PBC falling down, they feel like they got allegiance. They don't talk about all the money problems they got. They don't talk about how Al Heyman allegedly still owed Mayweather money from 10 years ago. Mayweather said out his mouth when he was talking about Logan Paul suing them, talking about he don't know how this work and he don't understand that I'm still getting checks from 10 years ago. That's because Al Heyman got your money. Y'all, they don't do a story about how Floyd Mayweather cut Al Heyman and Leonard Ellaby out the game years ago. And that's why he started doing the exhibition, so they ain't got his hand in his motherfucking pocket. See, they don't do stories on that type of stuff. They don't do stories on that type of stuff, bro. This is a dude who got fired from Yahoo, got his own website, and now he needs to make a splash. See, and if it was true, and I say this, if he was 100% sure this was true, the article wouldn't be pay-per-view, signal theft, lack of quality PR, will spell the long-term doom of boxing if the solutions aren't discovered. See, why are you tending to write this video when on the heels of a Terence Crawford fight? I'm telling y'all, a lot of the promoters are angry at Terence Crawford, especially after he came out and he said that, you know, Turki Alalshikh wanted to make him, you know, wanted to get behind him. No, did he? And he said these other promoters now got to kiss the ring now. Now they working up under me. They don't want to see no brother in power. And a lot of these Mexicans out here, so they going against Turki Alalshikh, but they supporting Canelo and Berlanga. You know, think about it. A lot of these Mexicans was cool with him saying the N-word to black people. They was cool, and I lost some people, supporters. I don't give a fuck. I'm always put my integrity above anything else. Already, y'all already know that. Y'all already know that. So shit, I don't really care. A lot of them didn't have no problem with him saying that, but as soon as you say something to them, oh, you racist or you hating on Canelo, well, y'all support y'all money and go support Canelo Berlanga. Stay out of black business. How about that? Stay out of Terence Crawford business. That's what I say. Stay out of niggas' business. But y'all can't help it. Like when Kendrick Lamar did that concert and the message to him, well, why we wasn't represented on Juneteenth? Man, stay out of here. We don't ask to be represented on Cinco de Mayo, Playboy. You know, you don't see us, oh, we underrepresented on Cinco de Mayo. Nah, y'all do y'all thing. Y'all had y'all celebration. You know, that was Floyd trying to knock y'all off y'all dates and beat up y'all people on y'all days thing. Got shit to do with me. Real spill. Real spill. So, to each his own. But like I said before, he right to write this art. Now, if it was validity to this article, guess what? This wouldn't be the title. What would be the title? The title would be, well, you know, PBC loses or Turki Alalshikh loses $10 million, sources tell us, on the event. That's what it would be. And y'all can say, well, they gave away tickets and the stands was full. Well, you know, they gave away tickets and okay, they gave away tickets to Charlo fight when he fought in the when old buddy fought in the tennis court, and still ain't nobody show the fuck up. Let's talk about that. You know, and then since y'all talking about, okay, let's look up the gate numbers. What the gate say? Because the gate numbers, when they come out, they're gonna tell you comps, they're gonna tell you how much they sold, all of that. So tell us that. PBC been losing money on events forever, been robbing fighters forever, and you know none of these dudes talk about that but me. And everything I said, it was true. Everything I said about it, it was true. But these dudes tend to ignore this. He didn't name the article after that. He put an insert in the article. Here you go right here. The Madrimov and Crawford card in Los Angeles last week, first rehab season event put on by the Saudis in the U.S. likely lost more than 10 million. Several sources told Kevin Ayala pay-per-view sales were negligible, whatever the fuck that word is. My thing is this. One, you talking about several. So what's your sources? Tim Bradley said he has several sources that the pay-per-view that the ticket sales wasn't doing well. It wasn't even that many resale tickets left. We debunked that. Okay. Well, at the end of the day, they lost more than 10 million based on what? What sources told you they lost $10 million? One of them hating ass promoters, De La Hoya, Bob Arum. Like I said before, they got it in for Terence Crawford, but then y'all sit here and justify Canelo fighting Berlanga. Like I said before, I don't really fuck with boxing media, and I don't fuck with these boxing fans because they sit here and say, "Oh man, but then Canelo Berlanga, they came out and said, "Well, Canelo Berlanga, they did or Canelo Munguia did $500K." Y'all believe that dumbass shit? If they did more like 350. And the only reason I know that because I know how the game go. Nobody said, that was a flop. They justify, that's a good car, and it's a Mexican versus Mexican. He did an insert in the article. I feel like if this was true, why would you put an insert in the middle of an article? Right? Why wouldn't you make this the title of the article? Riddle me that. Why wouldn't you make this the title of the article? Because it's not fucking true. Because it's not true. Because if it was true, he would make that the title of the article. I'm telling you, if it was true, he would make that the title of the article. I'm telling y'all, he will make that the title of the article if that was true. Come on. They ain't talking about nothing. PBC got 3 shows this year. Nobody's writing the article about it. They got 3 shows this year and nobody's making a big deal out of it. 3 shows with a 4th schedule. Who knows if that 4th show gonna come off? You never know. You never know. You never know. You never know. So, but like I said before, I feel like if it was true, that's something that you lead, especially when you got fired from Yahoo. And maybe, that's why you got fired from Yahoo, because you don't know how to title a video or title an article. You want to get traction. That's the best way to do traction. But like I said before, anything to destroy Terence Crawford, they got it out for him over Errol Spence because he didn't want to do media when he was younger. That's all it is. If this was Errol that was with him, if this was Canelo that had the same situation with Turki Alalshikh, this wouldn't be an article. I'm telling you, it wouldn't be an article. He did an insert, no receipts, no nothing. The gate numbers will come out. The gate will represent, they didn't do well. Won't it? Remember they was going around talking about with the BLK Prime that people didn't get paid? Remember all the propaganda they pushed? I heard that the fighters that fought on the Crawford card with BLK Prime didn't get paid. Crawford said he made this, and I heard he didn't make that. And Paulo Malignaggi said, yeah, I got paid. Only thing I didn't like, it was a business check and not a cashier's check, or I forget what he said, a personal check and not a cashier's check, whatever. Quali said he got paid what he promised. Well, Terence Crawford didn't get paid from BOK Prime. He didn't get paid. Remember all this propaganda about Crawford. But nobody talk about all the smoke around PBC. 3 shows this year, the company that had anywhere from 200 to 400 or 500 fighters. 3 shows. Strong rumors of their fighters doing Instacart. Strong rumors of their fighters dropping groceries off and doing DoorDash. And I ain't knocking it. Do what you got to do to hustle. Come on, name how many PBC fighters you haven't seen this year fight. Until they fight, you haven't seen Plant fight this year. You haven't seen Foden fight since last year. You haven't seen Charlo fought since last year, both of them. You haven't seen Earl. You won't see Earl till January again, allegedly. Meanwhile, Tim Tszyu can fight the IBF champion in Lubin in December. So Tim Tszyu still going to fight 3 times this year with PBC or without him. Ain't seen Keith Thurman. Ain't seen Gary Russell. You know what I'm saying? So, like I continue to say, it is what it is. I felt if it was true, it'd have more validity than a half a paragraph, and it would have been the title. You know, so like I said before, that's why he in the position he in right now, Kevin Aioli. Terrible journalism, straight up and down. Terrible for the simple fact that terrible journalism from the simple fact of not making that the title of the goddamn article, but got way more traction. And it's just hatred. They will say, well, here Sean Tizell said this and that too, and this, that, and okay. But he ain't saying nothing bad about Canelo Berlanga, huh? Oh no, I'm all right then. You got your answer. Hit the link tree, find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Anchor. Check out the Patreon. That link's in the link tree. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Appreciate y'all. Peace.